We're now delighted to be joined over the telephone by our guest for this afternoon, Dr. Maha Mahgoub, our human development expert. Dr. Maha, good afternoon to you, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Thank you very much for joining us, Doctor. Let me start by asking you to tell us a bit more about this new national initiative, Dawei, which was launched very recently with a very important aim under the sponsorship of the Egyptian First Lady, Madam Intisar al-Sisi.
Hi, good afternoon. Actually, on the occasion of International Women's Days, the Egyptian First Lady Intisar al-Sisi sponsors the National Girl Empowerment Initiative called Dawei.
Yes.
And this initiative is very important for women and girls empowerment, especially for girls empowerment. This testament for the excellency just support the girls and girls' rights in her beliefs and abilities.
Yes.
It also confirms that the political determination and every girl must have equal opportunities, skill and service in order to achieve her ambition and to be able to contribute to Egyptian Family Development Program as part of Egyptian Vision 2030.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Maha, could you tell us this initiative, as you said, targets several groups, and there are several stages to this initiative. Could you tell us a bit more about the stages expected of it?
Yes, of course. The initiative just implemented in 21 governorates across Egypt, and it's targeting girls to express themselves. And about the steps or stages to implement Dawei initiatives, as I mentioned, that the matter is about awareness session, and it began with just having awareness announcements within the local community in the villages and cities. And just to announce about the nature of Dawei initiatives, and then the volunteers distribute flyers inviting the other communities to attend this event and to participate and to know more about this initiative.
Absolutely.
Then the audience come to the theater or the event venue, and Dawei volunteers just interact with the audience and deliver Dawei messages and invite some participants just to participate in this event. After that, the volunteers just collect interactive flyers with the other stories, because Dawei's initiative is just encouraging teenagers and young girls just to tell about their stories, success stories, and what about the obstacles that they face. And then as well, they can get some capacity building programs to build their career, their personality, and so on.
Right, Doctor. Now, this is very important, especially for girls, as you said. How do you see, their self-expression at an early age, allowing the building of their true personalities in a well-rounded manner?
Yeah. During the community engagement activities proposed by the National Girls Empowerment Initiative, girls and boys, I'd like to mention as well this initiatives just to offer. They are offering awareness and services to girls, and some boys can participate in these initiatives, and they learn how to express themselves and how to tell personal stories. This discussion take place in safe and inclusive space to exchange views and get peer support on issues related to health, marriage, body integrity, well-being, skills, and so on.
Mm-hmm. Right. Doctor, how do you see such an initiative, giving a role to families, communities, as well as society to provide an environment which is fit for a well-rounded development of, an Egyptian child?
Yes, parents are playing an important role towards their families, especially for children, and especially for girls, and they should help their daughters not to discriminate between them and boys and dowry is very beneficial for the children, especially for girls, and it's very important to participate in all activities for girls, which help them to become the leaders of the future. So it's a matter of gender equality. There is no difference between girl and boy, and how to empower girls from the early stage, just to prepare them for a good leadership role in the future.
Absolutely, Doctor. And of course, the media has a role to provide a positive image of young girls as well as boys. Tell me a bit about the role that the media can play, as well as its importance at such a critical stage of development.
The media plays an important role, and of course it plays in shaping attitudes and behavior of girls and other teenagers. A positive media impact on young girls can positively influence their behavior and attitude, which can be absorbed in the mass media, especially children and television.
Absolutely, yes.
Provide more positive role, more model for girls than ever before.
Yes, thank you very, very much, Dr. Maha Mahgoub, our human development expert. Thank you for your time and for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, a short break and we'll be back. Stay tuned.